We know that there are lots of local authorities who still don't have an up and working local offer online for parents to access. Now, parents who perhaps aren't going down the HCP route because they won't be assessed for that, then also aren't having a local offer available to them. Do you recognise that there's a risk that those families will fall through the gaps?
It's really important that parents have confidence in the local offer, not just the document itself, but what sits behind it. And we know in the early stages that some local offers were going to require more development than others. Every local authority has a local offer online. I've taken time to, as I'm sure you have, to trawl through and look at some of the quality of those local offers. It's fair to say some are much better than others. And we are working through the SEN advisors to follow up those who either weren't compliant, but even more so now, who aren't displaying the range of services within that local offer, but also the involvement of parents. And we know that for those local offers where parents have been more directly engaged, they are better local offers. So for those parents who don't have a child who's either currently on a statement going to move to an EHC plan or going through the EHC plan process, then they need to make sure that or have confidence in that local offer. So we always knew they're going to take some time to develop. That's a natural. It's not a static document. It's going to have to continue to evolve as services evolve around them. But we kept a direct link into local authorities for that reason, above all else, to make sure that local offer does really reflect what is in that local area, and that parents are consulted and properly engaged in that process too.
Let's finally just look at funding. It's one of the issues that obviously in this climate parents are most worried about, and there is this £6,000 threshold, but it's not ring-fenced. So is there a concern that parents may seek the protection of an EHCP just to make sure that their child's needs are absolutely funded?
I mean, I completely understand the temptation of parents to seek that sort of protection. But what we do know is from the LAM review and also the Ofsted report that followed it, that there is always the inherent danger that if your child moves into what was the statementing process and now the HC plan process, that there is the professional input into that, which may start to dampen the expectations of what that child can achieve. Now, we don't want to see that. What we have made sure is that the legal definition of special education need hasn't changed, the legal duties on schools hasn't changed, but also that the £6,000 isn't a threshold into that EHC assessment process. We've made sure that the funding for SEN is there. It's as much this year as it was last year, more for post-16, and it's clear what the duties are on schools in order to support children who need that extra help. And on top of that, of course, we have Ofsted checking against that, and with the new inspection framework that we're looking to bring in, I think that will help enhance the accountability on local authorities in getting it right. And where we do know in schools where there is that whole school approach to special educational needs, then the way that they are using the resources is much more effective and more efficient than those that don't take that approach. So my reassurance to parents is that the money is there and the duties are still there on schools and the local authority. We're looking to bring greater transparency into how that process takes place, so that you can have more confidence that they're doing all they can to support your child. But of course, we're always vigilant at making sure that we're getting the most out of what we put in for the benefit of children. If we think we can improve that, then of course we will always look to do just that.